Hi everybody, I am here again with a new video, possibly my first video of 2015. I honestly don't remember when I last posted a video. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I have been reading lately and what book I got in the mail yesterday that I'm dying to read. I'm so excited I have a copy right now. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and start with what I have been reading. My first book of 2015 that I actually finished was Sweet Unrest by Lisa Maxwell. And this is a debut book, and it's a standalone title, which is hard to come by these days. And it's such a fantastic book. It takes place in New Orleans, and it deals with ghosts and voodoo and old New Orleans history, and just absolute fun. And it's a little bit creepy. And it's just such a fantastic book, and I really enjoyed reading it. It came out a couple months ago, and I will be having a review up on my blog soon, as well as an interview with Lisa, which I'm really excited to share. So definitely go check this out if you like a little bit spooky reads, and let me know what you think. And what I'm currently reading right now is I Was Here by Gayle Forman, which I have about 100 pages left of, and of course it's Gayle Forman, so it's such a good book. And I've honestly been flying through it. Lately I've been kind of taking a really long time to read books. I would say honestly probably I'm trying to think. I guess sometimes a week and a half to just finish one book. And this book I have only 100 pages left, and I just started it 3 days ago. So, I've been flying through this book, and I've only really been reading it at work during my breaks. So, that's basically a half hour a day. So, but it's such a good book, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be seeing Gayle Forman later this month in Richmond, Virginia, and she'll be signing with Maggie Stiefvater, who I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm excited for that. And honestly, this is just such a good book, and I'm so grateful that I made friends with this very fun girl named Courtney on Goodreads, and we were emailing, and I had sent her back in November a signed copy of Rumble by Ellen Hopkins, which I got at Y'all Fest, because I had an extra copy, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just bring both and get them both signed, and once for me, and then, I was going to give it away. And but then we were talking, and she was a huge Ellen Hopkins fan, so I was like, oh, well, I'll just get it signed for you. And she was so I sent her that and something else. I don't remember what it was. And so she wanted to give me something back, and it turns out she actually had an advance copy of this, and it's actually really funny too, because it's almost like it's been signed to me, but it really hasn't, because it's for Jim. I don't know if you can really see that. And my name is James. So it's almost like it was signed to me. And it's almost like it was meant to be in my hands. So, but it's such a good book. I'm so glad that I got a little early look at this. So, it comes out later this month, I think on January 27th. So, of course, check it out. I'm sure you already have it pre-ordered. And then the next book I'm going to read after this also comes out on January 27th. And it's All Fall Down by Allie Carter, which is the start of a new series. And this one, it's coming out from Scholastic, and I think she's mainly been publishing with Disney Hyperion for her previous two series. So it's a new publisher, and I'm really excited to read this book. It's a start of a new series. I love Allie's books so much; they're fantastic, and this just sounds like such an intriguing concept, and so it should be really fun. I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to be reading this book soon. Not entirely sure when, but I got it yesterday in the mail. I've been excited for it probably for the past year and a half, however long it's been since it was announced. And that is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. And I have been if you follow me on Twitter, I've been tweeting about this book a lot. Every single time I see something about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody check this out. And I'm really excited to actually hold a copy in my hands. It was being sent separately from all the other April titles from Harper Teen. So I've been just waiting and waiting and waiting for it to finally show up. And it finally showed up yesterday, and I'm so excited for it. I don't know if I will be able to hold off on reading it at all. So I'll probably end up reading it after I'll fall down. So I'm extremely excited about it. Definitely check it out when it comes out in April 7th. Check it out. And I will see you guys next week. And what I'm going to try and do next week is gather together all of the books that I'm doing for the 2015 TBR Challenge, which I talked about on my blog when I did my goal post for the year. And I already talked about each of those books, on there, but I'd like to do a video of it as well and show it off. And what I'll probably end up doing is, trying to keep you guys updated every month on how I'm doing with that challenge. And so basically, just to kind of go over it, it is a challenge being held by Adam of the Roof Beam Reader. And what you do is you pick 12 books that have been on your TBR pile for over a year. So I think it has to have been published sometime before January 1st of 2014. And any book. And you're supposed to just read them. Simple as that. And you get 2 alternate choices in case your original 12 don't pan through. But I think signups only go up until January 15th. So you'll have to get on that fast. But so I'm really excited about that challenge. And I've got 12 books that I'm really excited to read. And I've been wanting to read for years now, but I've just not fit them in to my schedule at all. So now I'm just going to be kind of forced to do it. So anyway, so I will tell you guys more about that next week. And I will see you guys later.